here, I shall be compelled to stay the night. If you'll have me. I don't keep accommodation for visitors. If you insist on staying, I'm afraid you'll have to share a bed with my servant. Well, I can sleep in one of these chairs. You sleep on the floor if it pleases you. I have my horses to look to.
Okay, for anybody who's out there, I'm going to start talking while I do my drawings. Um, so hopefully I'm not too boring. I'm just kind of trying to get back into it, trying to get started, doing it again. Um, so let's see, I got to get my reference picture. I'm getting my reference picture now. Just setting it up. Setting up my picture to draw from. So I'm just working on a sketch. Somebody somebody looked at the sketch the other day and they said, "Is that Trump?" And I was like, "Yeah." I mean, and then she goes, "It doesn't look like Trump." And I'm like, "But you said it was Trump, so it must look like him." so so I said, "Well, I don't really care if it looks like him. I'm just happy to be back doing my art again. In case you want to see the picture I was trying to draw, that's it. Got some killer eyes there, huh?" Okay, so I'm gonna be working on this and just talking, you know, and I don't really know what I'm going for. I don't know. I'm not trying to make him look like a bad guy, you know. I like Trump. I'm just drawing him, just drawing what I see in this image here. So that's what I'm trying to draw. Now, so far, I've been told that he looks kind of mean there. So, you know, I'd take that with a grain of salt. Now, let's say, how is the setup of my camera, though? That I do care about. So let's see if I can set it up a little better. Well, that's kind of better aesthetically. Okay, I like that. Now, the light, I could turn that light down a little bit and make it more friendlier, nicer, you know. So let's see how I would do that. Let's see how I show up in this. Um, I really don't mean to be on camera, and I don't know what I look like right now. Um, hopefully, I didn't look too bad. Okay, so now I'm just going to draw. But I think I'm going to end up on the camera. So I need to work on my appearance a little if I can figure out how. Let's see. Is there anything wrong with what I'm wearing? I don't know. If you can hear, that's Wuthering Heights in the background. It's supposed to be copyright free, so should be okay. Okay, so how much of me is going to be visible? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And what should I wear? Um, I don't know. I guess I'll just wear this because this other outfit feels a little bit uncomfortable, because these are a little bit better. This is a little bit better. But my daughter said appearance is very important, so maybe, I don't know, maybe black would look a little bit better. I think black looks a little bit better on camera. So I'll put something black on. Maybe I'll just put this. No, that's my charcoal. I can't put that on. If I put that on, um, I'll get charcoal all over my clothes that I try to teach chess in. So I don't want to do that. So anyway, okay, so here we are. So I'm just gonna draw him. I don't know. I really like him. So if you don't like him and you don't like me drawing him, I guess you don't have to look. You know. Now let's see if I got any type of comments I want to make here. It's pretty self-explanatory. If I want to put a description in, no, I don't see how to do that. Community moderation, automatic chat translation. Okay, let's see. I will put in. I wanted to put a description in, but I don't see. I'm just so bad at technology. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. So I better start drawing. Okay, I'm going to start drawing now, finally. That's what you are supposedly tuning in for, so hopefully I will draw well. Okay. So I like to use the Larry Gluck method of drawing. I don't know if any of you have heard of him. Probably not. He was just a teacher I had a long time ago. And he told me that the way to draw was to draw like the old masters. So the way the old masters drew is they used big gestures like this. They'd swing their arms around and out. So I'm gonna practice that, and then I'm gonna do some smudging. I didn't do this before, but I probably better, because I don't know. I sort of like the way it looks when it's not smudged, when it's just charcoal, like that. I kind of like it, but. Now, I have a problem where I can't figure out how to make the image I'm trying to use stay still. I just took a trip down memory lane, looking at some footage of the Beach Boys. I just love the Beach Boys. I would put Beach Boys music on while I'm sketching, but actually this isn't really sketching, is it? I'm sketching with a sponge. I'm really not sketching, but yeah, I really would put Beach Boys music on, but I know if I did that, it would get copyright strikes. So apparently she said, it looks like, so she says, is that Trump? And I said, yeah. And then she says, it doesn't look like Trump. And I'm like, but you just said it was him. So maybe it does look like him, huh? Huh? And then I said, ultimately, I really don't care if it looks like him. I'm just happy to be back in sketching practice. I really love sketching. Every now and then I just stop doing it. And it seems like I'm never going to do it again. And I don't feel like doing it. And if I really think about it, I really don't want to do it. After all, we've been replaced by AI anyway. So why bother? But I don't know. It's fun. It's relaxing. I like it. I like doing this on YouTube. I like getting a lot of views. Sometimes I get a lot of views. I like that. So I don't know. It's just fun. Plus, I like sharing this technique that I am trying to learn, which is the Larry Gluck method, which is really just the method of the old masters. So the way the old masters would draw. Now I'm not drawing, like I said. I'm just using a sponge to blend in some shadows. But the way they would draw is they would make these markings so they would make, okay, I'm going to try to show you what I mean. So let's say I make a mark here. Let's say I see something here that's could be improved, right? So right now I've got his eye. It's pretty good, but I could improve it. So let's see if I can improve it a little. And I could, so I want to make a line here. I want to put a shape here, right? So let's say I put a little shape here, just a little bit. Then I don't want to just stay there. I want to move as far away from that as I can. Even down here. So let's see how far away the sleeve is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a little bit more angled. So let's put that in. Now let's go really far away from this point. Back up maybe over to here. I think that these shoulders are just a little bit too boxy up high. Maybe I could bring them down a little. Probably going to look a little better. One of the reasons when you look at a Da Vinci, have you ever seen those Da Vinci paintings where you see all these different lines coming off the thing? Like there's lines going off the horse. Like he'll do a horse, and there'll be all these lines, and they're not connected to the final shape, but they still are left in. Okay. And I used to think, oh, that was just somebody was just real wild and expressive, and that's why it looks like that. But now I've learned that no, it's because they're constantly making corrections. So like, I just made a slight correction because I thought, oh, this is sloping a lot more than I have it sloping, and I might even be able to put more in there. What angle is that? It says slope. See, I don't really draw from imagination. Now, sometimes I do. Like, I was drawing from imagination for a little while. I was drawing the picture. I was doing the picture for Wuthering Heights. And I was doing an illustrated read aloud of it. And so a lot of those pictures, I did use my imagination, Okay, let's see. I've got some changes I'd like to make to the background music. So right now, speaking of background music, I currently have Wuthering Heights playing. So I love Wuthering Heights. And this one has Richard Burton in it. So I'm going to turn that up. So you can listen to Wuthering Heights now instead of listening to me blab. And so if you love the story of Wuthering Heights, you can listen to that while I'm drawing this picture. Okay, so I can make another change here. His face goes in a lot more.
I'm king of the castle. And Kathy is queen.
So mostly it's just I make corrections. Where should this be in relation to, say, the eye? Should be a lot closer in. Now, I kind of like the exaggerated face, though. So when she said, well, it doesn't look like Trump, I was like, yeah, but I don't really care. Because I kind of like these exaggerated features that kind of don't look like him, but kind of you can still see him there. I kind of like that.
Why can't you always be a good carer?
Where's this angle here? It needs to go a little sharper this way. Maybe be straight. I think it's straight. Yeah, it's straight. So, I don't know if you like Trump, you hate Trump. People definitely seem to hate him or love him. And most people seem to hate him. Although that can't be true because he won the election. So that can't really be true that everybody hates him. I mean, some people like him. And I guess now they're going to punish the people who like him. They're going to put him in jail. I've even said this. So weird. Getting they call it a democracy, and then they're going to put you in jail for how you vote. That's a democracy.
And where might you be going? Back to the house. Correction. Back to my house.
Okay, this nose is too big. But let's see. What am I doing? I need to make it narrower. So I'm putting some shadows in to narrow it. And that should be darkened.
Kathy, where are you hiding? Kathy, show you.
Okay. It needs to be narrower still.
Bad luck. He was challenging you to run away.
He knows I'll stay.
Why?
You know. Yes, you do.
Don't make me say it.
And so they went through the years, Kathy and Heathcliff, always those two together, in some queer and mysterious comradeship. The house became Hindley's domain, and he ruled it fiercely. There was no one left for Heathcliff to lord it over, but the beasts in the stable, and even they seemed to grow contemptuous of him as he sank further and further from all grace and favour.
I know it's full of stinking rotten bugs. It's the best we have. He'd like to see you all dead, so he can blame me for neglecting you and poisoning you.
He's been drinking again. He's drunk.
I want to see the master. There. Close. Well, the master is here. Joseph, more wine. Where is Joseph? What are you doing in the house? This is what you expect me to feed the horses. It isn't fit for pigs. You'd know about that, wouldn't you? Yes, you're eminently qualified to speak for swine. I sent you for the master. Which kind of a reason to beat you? Submissively endures the bit, Kathy. Doesn't fight back. Doesn't run. Aren't you proud of your hero? Heathcliff in God's name!
Oh my gosh, listening to that woman scream is so obnoxious. Heathcliff!
Kathy.
Okay.
When I see a sunset like this, I wish it was, a poet. Wish I had the words to say what I feel. Hardly talk at all anymore. Always afraid you'll laugh at me. Listen, there are links over the hill and a cuckoo answering. You know, if you keep very quiet, you can even hear the bees humming about the wildflowers down in Plymouth. Don't turn away from me, Kathy.
Have I turned away from you?
What were you thinking about just now?
About you.
Were you?
I was thinking about you. Not as you are, but as you used to be before Father died. And I was thinking of you as you might be. Handsome, erect, and clean. With pride. Dressed like a gentleman with lace at your wrists and finger rings. Giving orders, not taking them. Not stammering about cuckoos and bees, but talking beautifully about voyages and governments and wars. Why don't you read him? Why don't you read one? Why do you think he's so bullied and humiliated? against me as well. You're destroying us both.
Destroy you. I exist for you.
Are you
I have
guys
no other
doing
reason for
okay?
being. All that I endure for you.
Yes?
Without pride, I can live without lace cuffs and finger rings. What I
Okay.
cannot live without is you. And then you send me away from you, away from my life.
Yes.
Oh, no, keep it.
Yes,
Here,
yes.
look.
I should send you away, and God help me, I should die.
Let me do it. You're still not following.
Go, stay. You'll kill me in the end. I know it.
My love.
I shall never know a moment's peace till maybe not under a storm at Gimmicky go. I should be content not to hear the bees around the wildflowers now, or hear a linnet sing, or see the sun go down. If only I can sleep and know that Heathcliff will not wake me, only to break my heart again. No, you just want to lay hands on me all the time.
You don't want to lay hands on me.
Well, not all the time. I want other things. I want to be pleasant and I want to hear some music. The sun is setting behind Thrushcross Grange. I'll be lighting the little tapers in those great crystal chandeliers. Let's go down and spy on the Lintons like we used to when we were small.
Oh, Kathy, let's see.
Oh, no, please. It was so lovely there. It was like a palace. Oh, please, Heathcliff. Please. Please come.
All right, you got your look. Come on.
I want to go nearer. Now, get down.
No, I won't. I'm going back.
All right, then. Go on, then. I'll get down by myself.
Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
Who is it? Who's out there? Careful, sir.
It's a girl.
Bravo, Isabella. Is it Miss Earnshaw?
Yes?
Well, I know your brother, ma'am. Does he allow you to roam the countryside in this fashion with rough family?
Come on.
Are you all right?
I think I've broken my ankle. I'm terribly ashamed.
Robert, help her. Carry her.
Don't touch her, any of you. I'll take you home.
No, no, it's too far.
Bring her in here. Put some brandy in the dining room. I'll send my man for Dr. Kenneth. You will have to stay here the night. I'm afraid your servant can carry word to your brother.
I won't leave her here.
Oh, won't you?
No, you puling fop, I won't.
You will leave my house. There's the door. You are neither needed nor wanted here. Go on, get out.
Kathy,
You'd better go, please. Tell Lindsay not to leave.
My humble thanks to you for your hospitality. I won't forget it.
Oh, get out.
I will. Or one day, I'll come back. Got it?
Yes, sir. No, it's all right. He's gone. I'll take that. Go and fetch Dr. Kenneth and hurry, man.
What a dreadful man, Miss Earnshaw. How can you tolerate his vulgarity?
Don't prattle, Isabella. Can you drink a little of this?
Thank you.
Well, does it still hurt?
No. No, it's not enough. Why, Edgar, you're blushing. How romantic.
Really, Isabella. She's so very silly.
Is any sign of her?
Not yet. Why doesn't she come?
But now you've waited 5 weeks for her ankle to heal. Surely you could wait 5 minutes for them to bring her home.
Will she be much changed?
What's this line?
Help me. I can lay hold on some grammar books, perhaps you'll read to me in the evenings and correct my grammar.
When would you find the time? When he works you from sun up till you drop with fatigue?
Oh, I do with less sleep.
Oh, Miss Catherine. Welcome home, welcome. Come here. My hands are all flour. Dirty a pretty habit. Heathcliff. Come here. Heathcliff? Have you forgotten me? Aren't you glad to see me?
Let the fellow go, Catherine.
Oh, Heathcliff. Why are you so dirty?
You needn't have touched me.
Mind your tongue.
I shall be as dirty as I please.
Catherine, why is his manner insufferable? Let me speak to your brother.
About Heathcliff? Don't you dare.
You ought to be run off the place.
Edgar, you've been charming to me, but I've loved you. Don't tell me now by coming to my home and criticizing my lover.
Not one. That's good. Good day, Catherine.
Where are you going? Edgar, you're not to leave me in that temper. You and Isabella are coming to have supper with me. Swear to me that you can.
Swear. Let go my arm. You must not presume upon my affection. Don't understand you when you're like this. I don't know you at all. I'm even a little afraid of you, I think. Drive on.
In 1776, America made a promise. In 1941, we proved we meant it. That fighting spirit still lives on in the Jeep brand. Now, with the Jeep Declaration of Deals, get 0% financing for 60 months on select 2025 models, or we'll cover your sales tax. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days. Jeep, there's only one.
Or, with our declaration of deals, well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Willys gas model for $339 a month. See your SoCal Jeep brand deal.
Gosh, he really looks a little like Alec Baldwin,
changes
doesn't he?
every day. That's why Tampax has 5 absorbencies to match. What's your combo?
Nature fuels what we're made of. Soft, flaky, naturally crisp. Only organic ingredients can create a bite like this.
Right now at your local Ashley, buy more, save more. Save $100 for every $1,000 you spend. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years when you shop in store. Shop more spring deals at Ashley.
You'd better send Joseph into the plane.
Oh, I have carpal tunnel. Ugh.
We shall be 4.
Fine with his meals.
You're drunk enough in the town before he gets home.
Hey, wipe thou these.
Prettying yourself for him.
I don't want to talk to you. I'm quite angry with you for your behavior this afternoon.
Oh, no, not angry with me. You're angry with yourself. And you're ashamed. And you look at me when I talk to you.
You're embarrassing me in front of my servants.
To hell with your embarrassment. To hell with your servants. You're treating me infernally. There's no harm, except maybe to love you. You know, if Edgar Linton loved you with all the powers of his puny being, he couldn't love you as much in 80 years as I do in a single day.
Take care, Heathcliff.
Now, you take care lest you drive me to fine warning, you Cathy.
All right, then. I'm warned. Come on, Ellie.
So true. Where's my stable boy? That's how you do your work, is it? Get out there and unsaddle my horse. Wuthering Heights tonight. And Kathy will go with me.
Helen, can you keep a secret?
Is it worth keeping?
Edgar Linton has asked me to marry him. Asked